think we've got an exciting team. I think we have lost and graduated 3 outstanding players, but we have a great core that have come back. Some roles will change for those guys. So I'm excited just to see the leadership of the program. We've had Zion Collins and Jermaine Hall here for 6 years, and we're such great leaders. But Keith Pallick, Bryson Lucas, Caden Hanna have really stepped up in the leadership role along with Cam Pollock. So I'm excited just to see how this team grows. I think we have a chance to continue to get better. We will have to. But we've got a good mixture of returning players, and we've got some talented new players. Yeah, I feel really good about Keith. He looks very healthy. When you break your foot and you're out for 10 weeks, you're not allowed to do anything. And I just felt like he was playing catch-up the entire year. He's fully healthy and looks good. He creates a lot of matchup problems on the court. He's so good on the perimeter. He shoots it so well, and he passes it well. He also can score inside out. Bryson has continued to develop, I think, especially offensively. He looks really good. He has the ability to score on all 3 levels. Has really worked on his post-up game and should have a big year. Obviously, he was a Defensive Player of the Year in our league last year, but I think on the offensive end, he just seems much more comfortable out there early on in practice and expect him to be very good. I think those two, at the 4 and 5, we feel very confident about those guys matching up in our conference. Yeah, we do. We got a good mixture of newcomers. I think Duncan Moy is a guy that we signed early. He's very versatile, can play multiple positions. He's long, he's athletic. He shoots the ball very well. He's picking up things pretty quickly. Jordan Buchanan, same thing, shoots the ball exceptionally well, can put the ball on the floor and create for himself. Very good passer, long and lengthy on defense. Those 2 guys have made good jumps. Gabe Kensey is a junior college transfer, gives us a versatile player that can handle it well for his size, that can shoot it, that can put it on the floor. Very good passer and is picking up things as well. So, those 3 guys have come in and done a pretty good job thus far. Still have a long way to go. Keandre DeShields is another guy that's starting to get, was hurt in the preseason, is starting to get healthy and get acclimated to things, and brings a versatile player as well. So we've got a lot of guys, I think, that will have an opportunity to be able to help us out at some point this year.
Well, I think we're very fortunate in regards to having 12 returning players on this year's roster. Our retention rate's been great, and we're just very excited to have that continuity. Anytime you can have that many returning players, it really helps practice and just the overall direction of the program, because the returning players are able to communicate and demonstrate what we're trying to do to the new players. So in regards to the roster, we're very excited to have 12 returning players. I think in addition to our out-of-conference schedule, which I think will be very challenging, we have faced some good opponents from the Mountain East and other close conferences, but obviously the PSAC is, we view it as a great league. Specifically in the PSAC West, we know that we're in for a battle every single night. Every Wednesday, every Saturday, we know we're going to face tough opponents that have good players and good coaches. So that's always challenging, but it's a challenge that we're excited for, and we're going to put our best foot forward and be competitive and hopefully have a great season.
Yeah, I think we've got a really good group of guys. It's fun to be around, competitive, joyful group that. I think if my assistants did anything well, is they did a great job of, kind of carrying on what we were able to start last year with bringing in guys that are fun to root for and fun to be around. So, it's definitely an exciting outlook that we have. We're excited for the year, mainly because of the group of guys that we have. Last year was obviously a great year. It was a huge turnaround. It was, pretty historic of what was able to be accomplished by those players. We're definitely, excited for what's next. It's probably a little bit more difficult to be able to do it time and time again. And that's the challenge that, we're excited about. We want to be in that position where we get the opportunity to do something again and hopefully go 3 games further. So, there was a lot of good things done last year, and now, we've got to just approach every day with the reality of what the challenge is for the future. And if we are thinking about the daily challenges to push our group forward, then what happens in November, December, January, February, March will take care of itself. The three guys that are coming back with some experience in this thing, and honestly, we're fortunate to sit there and think that a year ago we had 0 guys that had ever played in this system before and just played a different style of basketball than really the majority of America in the world, for that matter. So to have Ernest Shelton, Mike Montano, and Mason Bennett back that are almost able to help be extra coaches, because there's not as much of an adjustment for them. Now all of them have had to take some leaps in some leadership roles, going from freshmen to sophomores, and challenging them to have more voices and impact in that way. But each of them have taken strides in their game, and have taken strides with their voices as well. And so it's been exciting to have those guys back in on this thing. And then we're excited about all 11 of the new guys. Each of them it kind of brings a little bit of something different, but they all bring a fit. They bring a fit to the style of play, the system, and really the mentality of what it takes to play the way that we play.
Excited and looking forward to the 19th season here at IUP. We have probably the biggest rebuilding situation that we've had in a long time. But there's a lot of enthusiasm, and I think we have a lot of good, young, talented players. There's 4 freshmen, 3 transfers, 7 new guys, and I expect all 7 of those guys to play and get on the floor. We're hoping that Dallas Dillard, who I think was an all-league type of player, recovers from his knee surgery at ACL tear last December. And so we're also looking to add him into that mix. Demir Brooks is probably the most experienced guy coming back, and that's less than 10 minutes a game. But he's made some nice strides over the summer, and I'm excited about where he's at. I think he's blossoming into a very good PSAC player. Another veteran coming back is Sarp Furten, and Sarp played good minutes as a freshman, and is a very hard-nosed, playing, aggressive athlete who plays kind of combination guard for us. So that, along with a couple transfers that stand out. We have Luke Triggs from Mercyhurst that played good minutes and was productive up at there. He's an inside player. And then we have Christian Moore, who was from New Hampshire, transferred in from New Hampshire after playing there for 2 years. And we're looking for a big year out of Christian as one of our premier guys, I would say. This is the first time in a long time we haven't had a first or second team all-conference player back, so it's a new experience. And then we have an Alfonso Pickens. He played at Gannon a few years ago and then was at junior college. So those are the 3 transfers. And then we have 4 freshmen who we're certainly looking for their development, and all 4 are going to play, and all 4 I think are capable at this point in their careers to make a good contribution to trying to play championship basketball.
We're really excited for our 3rd year here. We love the core that we have coming back. We've added some young guys that will help us. We're going to be a lot bigger than we've ever been. I think more athletic. We get a chance to be really good defensively and get the ball to the front of the rim. I'm excited about how we share the ball, how hard we play. One thing about the PSAC, you got to be ready every day. It's the best Division II league in the country with elite coaches, great players. It's fun to be challenged. Our team loves to be challenged. We're excited to see what we have. It's going to be a great year.
We're looking forward to rebounding from a subpar year last year. We have a returning 4-year starter, Ryan Smith, who should be eclipsing the 1,000-point mark this year. And we counted on for his leadership. And we gained a lot of valuable experience last year with Elijah Seckler, freshman Vinny Caccini, sophomore Will Kromka, and sophomore redshirt freshman Nick Smith. So we're looking for those guys taking a big step up, and we felt we've added some good pieces to the mix with graduate transfer Sean Dillon from Seton Hill, the freshman of the year at Division III Capital University in Baden-Forup, freshman from Kentucky, Jay Rose. And so we're hoping those guys can contribute. And we have a lot of other guys contributing off the bench this year. Ty Belinsky, Adam Belinsky also transferred in mid-year last year, and he had a very nice first term for Mercyhurst College last year coming off the bench. So we feel like we have a lot more depth than we've had in the past couple years, and we're just hoping that we can put it all together and try to improve during the season and make an impact and make the conference playoffs and possibly contend for an NCAA berth.
Yeah, we're very excited about this year. This is probably the first time since I've been here at Clarion where we have the majority returning players. So we have 11 returning players from last season. We have 5 starters or people who played starter minutes at times last year on the roster. So this is the first time that we're not really starting over from scratch per se. We're really excited about our returning second team all-conference player, Cam Kearney. He's returning back and should give us some leadership, along with Justice Easter. We have a couple of new guys who we're excited about, but primarily we're going to be a veteran team, which is very exciting. The league is always difficult. There's always really good coaching and really good players. So it's a nightly challenge, especially when we get into January and February and those winter days with so many good players and talented programs. So it'll be a challenge as normal, and the schedule will be daunting. But I'm excited to see if we step up to the challenge.
Yeah, certainly a lot of excitement around our program. As a staff, we finally had a full year of recruitment, a full 12-month stand of recruitment, and we're pretty excited about our new guys. We had 12 new guys, so a lot of new faces to the Fighting Scots, and pretty excited about that to go along with the 5 guys we had coming back from last year. Obviously, Dante Wilcott started every game for us last year. We're really excited about what he brings from an energy and defensive standpoint, and then certainly with our new guys, I think we've brought in a lot of guys that are proven commodities in the PSAC. We brought an excellent freshman in Evan Berger from Thomas Jefferson High School, and we're just really excited about our new group and what lies ahead of us. I think the league's going to be even better this year than it was last year, and I certainly got a taste of it in year 1. But it's certainly going to be a grind-out game every single night in the PSAC West. We know it's the best league in Division II, and we got to prepare like that.